What is up? What is up? BTK is banned from MSC. Over garbage. We're not playing ML today. We're not playing ML today. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, that wasn't happening. What up, what up, what up? We are not playing ML today. Absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance we're playing ML. Or something like that. Yeah. Play some HoK? I don't want to play anything right now, guys. I don't want to play anything right now. But yeah, HoK, or the MSC committee. I remember I remember that phrase. The MSC committee, huh? The MSC committee. We're not playing ML today though, and maybe not for a while. You know, I'm a little sad. I actually did want to really grind YSS and get him global, but Mobile Legends has just spit on everybody's face, and for me to ignore that and still play, I cannot. Nope. I can't do it. I can't accept them spitting on all of our faces and still playing their game. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't care. I can't do that. That's not happening. That is not happening. This is even worse compared to when I got banned in 2023 from the MSC. At least those reasons were actually, you know, valid. Like, we couldn't really travel. And they weren't even really valid. They gave us they gave us like 3 hours after the finals to change our roster to actually be applicable to go. You know, that was trash as well. This is even worse, I would say. It's even worse. You know what I mean? And treating us like pigs, bro. Like, fucking, yeah. I can't do it. I can't do it. I might actually switch to HoK. I might do it. I can't. I can't. I do love Mobile Legends. I love the new ISS. I love playing ML. But I can't to continue after this. I'm not. I can't let them spit on us like that and accept it. I can't.
Do I.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I really liked Chicken's video. Chicken's video explained most of what was going on. Chicken's video is really nice. So, if you guys are expecting me to add much more, it would be hard to compete with Chicken's video. Chicken's video had a really good analysis of the situation. I do have a few talking points that I can get into, but nothing crazy. First of all, guys, I want to say there was no M7 for North America anyways. There was no M7. This was decided before the last NACT was even announced, that there's most likely no more NACTs. There was no M7. Months before this. That was the decision.
I detect the scent of
Thank you for the 50 gifted members. I know you guys didn't hear that one. There was no M7. There was no M7. Not for NA. There's M7. Not for NA. There was M7 still. Oh, just not for us. Not for NA. Not for NA. And their point onto why was because they're unsure about the TikTok ban. That was their point. DJ Husky, thank you for coming to member. That was their point on to why. But they wouldn't even allow they make it impossible to work with them because they don't want to work with anything if it's not their way. They told us, by the way, about that this was going to happen 2 days before we had to stream HoK. HoK already had us in the game as events. HoK had us in the game as events by then. When Moonton said, hey, if you do this, yeah, we're gonna kick you all to the fucking side. So we couldn't. If we knew about a month ago, we probably could have acted a bit better. And there was, but you know, I don't have a fucking crystal ball, so my bad. My bad. What are you gonna play today? Nothing. What am I gonna play? I'm gonna play as a DJ here, gentlemen. I'm playing as the DJ here. That's what I'm playing today. The DJ. I do accept tips. No, yeah. Guys, I'm really... I've put up with a lot of shit. But I've never thought about quitting much more than I am now. I don't see how I could turn on my stream and act like they didn't just spit all over us. I don't know what to do about that. As much as I love the new ISS, as much as I still love the game, I can't. Can't do it. That's bad. That's bad. I really might switch AOV. HoK, excuse me. And I want you guys to know, HoK was amazing throughout all of this. You know, they knew about all the complications and stuff. They were actually, like, you know, we still had to do what we had to do, but they were trying to help as much as they could. Maybe not as much as they could. They were helping a decent amount, though. They were being lenient. Sorry to hear. I'm not the biggest loser here. Biggest losers, you know, are probably everybody in the Philippines right now. I'm not the biggest loser here. I lost. I'm not the biggest loser, though. Disqualified you despite not breaking any rule. And I'm pretty sure the rule that they referenced, the first offense is like a warning. You know what I mean? They don't care. They don't care. They just literally spit in all of our faces. And it's amazing how, like, insecure and scared they are of HoK. But, like, do they not, like, this is the biggest news story HoK has had, basically, since it's fucking come out. So, and I'm sure Moonton is not, like, they can't be that dumb, right? They see it, right? They see that? They must see that. I might leave ML, yeah.
Donated $2
I really don't want to, guys. I really don't want to. I love the game. I love YSS. But I can't take it. This is bad. I was a warning shot. Me and Hoon were warning shots. This is what's going to happen to you if you play HoK. This is what's going to happen to you. Yeah, try HoK. Take a sponsorship. Go play their game for a stream. See what happens to you. You know? Also, I love this hair, man. Like some homeless hair. Also, I look so much better without the headset.
Everyone changes. So do I.
Headset just makes my face look fat. I guess, like, it... I don't know. Makes my face look fat, though. Yeah, they don't pay us to play ML. Yeah. And I mean, we have to pay to play ML at this point. We have to pay for our own fucking boot camps, bro. Just looks like bedhead hair. Yeah, but it's like a little bit more organized. Yeah, we have to pay to boot camp to make sure we have good MS for a tournament that has no prize pool. We have to pay to play this game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, at the current moment, I do not love HoK, but I've played AOV before, and I did really like AOV. I loved AOV at one point too, right? So, I mean, it's hard to love a game when you don't know the items of the heroes, and I don't know them. I think I would actually really start to enjoy it if I did switch. You know? What's wrong with HoK? Nothing, me. It's just I don't know anything about the game. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I felt the same way about AOV at first. After switching, it's like, you feel trashy. I mean, you go from being so good in one game to so terrible in another. It hurts. You're gonna not like that feeling, you know? So. Oh yeah, HoK treated me really nicely. Really nicely. They did some things that they didn't really have to do. HoK was being more bendable than Moonton, and we had a contract with HoK, and they were still being more lenient with us compared to ML. You know what I mean? Hareeds, thank you. Alright, so yeah, one of the points was, yeah, I have a few good points here. Sacrificing BTK to fearmonger the rest of the regions. We are used as an example. We're used as an example. We're used as an example, for sure. Absolutely. This is what's gonna happen if you guys even bother trying with HoK. This is what's gonna happen to you. There's no more NACT and there's no M7 for the NA region. This served as a bridge for Moonton to make an announcement about it. That was the last NACT, most likely. Fuck this song. It's the same fucking song. No, there was no M7, no. There was no M7. Nick, HK tournaments look better. USA vs China, let's go. Does this still show up above? Chat kind of blocks it above. I didn't even notice that one. Thank you, though.
Nick donated $2 through Super Chat. HoK tournaments look better. USA vs China, let's go.
Why take HoK sponsorship? We've done them in the past, but never had such a visceral reaction out of ML. You can't possibly blame us for taking a sponsorship months ago when we've done them before and never had anything done like this. You can't. You cannot. You cannot. I can't believe how insecure they are about HoK. It's really amazing. Really amazing. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stay in ML, guys. Not after this, man. I was very excited for this next month too. I want to let you guys know. I was very excited. I genuinely could have played YSS 15 times a day, every day for a month, and be chilling. Speak unfiltered at this point. No, I still can't say everything. There may or may not be legal things involved at this point. Not with me though. Not with me.
I detect the scent of prey.
Hoonbutclap donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Song rec for DJ tonight, Won't Forget This Time by Steve Aoki.
I can't play songs that are... Wait, what the fuck is this? Pictures? Sure. Changing the thumbnail. Oh, it's already changed. Who the fuck did that? Lee did that? Lee, did you change my thumbnail? Oh, thank you. Nice. Is it copyrighted? Won't Forget This Time by Steve Aoki. At this point, who gives a fuck, man? Do we just play copyrighted songs at this point? Take the hit. When your stream gets copyrighted, do they steal ad? Do they steal? They're gonna. I wouldn't get ad money. Would they steal donations too? I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't like that. My face looks way thinner without this headset, bro. Instantly ends yellow ads? It doesn't end. Stream doesn't end. I would just turn off ads. How's Shark feeling? People were sad. Carlos was drunk and crying. Zio was drunk and crying. That the first night when Hoon started his stream, they went with him to a house to stream, and then they came back halfway through and started crying and drinking. Apparently, fucking disgusting that they do this to us, man. Like pawns, literally just a. We're literally just, you know. They knew what it was, exactly what it was. A sponsored stream, and I mean. A sponsored stream after an NACT with no fucking prize pool, bro. You know, if I was them, right, what I would do, how about you just find the team, you try and estimate how much was the campaign worth to the team, and fine it, you know? Like, why the like... They are just so disgusting, bro. They're so disgusting. I'm the greatest of all time, though. 1 week after I'm back, I get banned. I get caught between two multi-billion-dollar Chinese companies. Who's doing that? No, ain't nobody doing that but me. I'm built different, bro. Nobody does this. They don't do it like I do it. You don't get banned like I get banned. I collect these MSC bans. I collect these MSC bans. I collect these bans. Nobody does it like me.
So do I.
Nobody does it like me. 1 week after. Not even. Is NA actually the one of the highest revenue? I've heard it. And I mean, you know, we got people like fucking Galactic Frog here and shit, but it's like, is it true? Surprised I've been here for 4 months. You've been here for like 4 days, my guy. Literally, if even. You show up one. I never see you. Would you and Hoon give all the money made from the HoK streams if asked, if it means 100%? Are you kidding me?
I donated
it's not about the money at this point. We just can't. It's not like
would you and Hoon give all the money made
it's not
from the HoK streams if asked
1,000%.
S8L could still play in MSC?
I would do that and more. That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't they just fine us? Like, why do they have to be this disgusting, man? Why do they have to be this disgusting? We would do that and more to let them play, and there's a big chance I don't play unless Carlos just sucks. Even if I did play YSS, we get banned anyways, though. How's sponsors taking it? Saul? Man.
I detect the scent of prey.
I kind of was hearing things about Saul that I really didn't like.
Hoonbutclap donated $1.99 through Super Chat. How about Band-Aid by Halvison, NCS?
We could do that one. Band-Aid NCS. Got it. This might be loud as shit, and if it is, I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. I think I have to quit, man. I think I need to quit him out after this, man. I'll just try and mentally pretend that they never buffed YSS and he's just still as garbage as he ever was. So, it's a YSS buff. It's pretty juicy. I was hyping myself up so much. I was so ready to grind him to rank 1 in the world for you guys in that month that I was gonna play. I probably would have played after MSC too. I'm not gonna lie. I was so hyped, man. But what can you do? What can you do?
I detect the scent of prey.
They couldn't just ban you and Hoon and let the others compete with just 2 new players?
Raiden Yinlin donated 50
Oh yeah,
Super
Tencent is
Chat.
happy, bro.
Mission
They
accomplished.
must be.
Tencent.
It's okay to bring your AOV heroes back? Bro, you think I'm Xi Jinping or something? Who do you think I am, Darkner?
$2 through
Who the
Super
fuck do you
Chat.
think I am?
Ask HoK to bring your AOV heroes to HoK.
If you guys do want to be very well informed, I like Chicken's video a lot. Chicken goes over a lot of stuff. Is A77 going? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're the happiest people along with Tencent. They're the happiest with Tencent. Do you think there's still a chance for Moonton to take the ban back? If it gets big enough and reaches big enough people, then yeah.
So do I.
What's the odds of that? 2%? 3%?
Hoonbutclap
Who knows?
donated
Depends how big it gets. And it would have to be insanely big
Zane, the god of
for them to
MLBB.
really not be this disgustingly stubborn. It would have to be so big. Way bigger than what it is now.
Kent, I
But we'll see.
donated
I mean,
$4.99
nothing's
through
impossible.
Super Chat. They made up their own rules on the spot to justify the ban. S8L Shitsu was really hyped to see y'all play at MSC 5 first MSC after 3 years BTW.
Flight first MSC after 3 years, yeah. How's Buster One dealing with the news? They were really upset at first, but
I detect the scent of prey.
and they were upset at Hoon first too, which was crazy.
Hero donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Rulebook is BS, nah needs to be heard.
I can't believe they did it so easily too. No consideration. They didn't want to bend whatsoever. They knew we were in a really bad spot and kind of couldn't do what they wanted. It's amazing. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Rulebook is BS and it needs to be heard. I couldn't believe that, bro. Best interests of the MSC. Oh damn, yeah. The US actually gives a decent amount of revenue. Yeah. Hopefully not anymore. Hopefully not anymore. Yeah, that... They made up their own rules on the spot to justify the ban. Wait, let me get the music back. That one ended. Thank you for the song recommendation, big man. I mean, let's say they didn't even react to this. Realistically, what's going on right now? Realistically, they're in the Philippines. They're gonna be scrimming. I'm probably gonna be. I would be sitting here in this chair tonight, playing some YSS.
I detect the scent of prey.
They just don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care.
No
care in the world.
$1.99 through Super Chat. PS5 story games, FPS, HoK games in future stream?
I detect the scent
And
of
now,
prey.
for better or for worse, they're not seeing that anymore.
RedMagic donated 50 through Super Chat. They don't care about NA, just play HoK at this point.
You know, I'm really amazed that they don't, because the thing is, like, NA, all NA is community. You know what I mean? It's not built by anybody. It's all community. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's friends with each other for the most part. And now you're like directly fucking with the community. You're fucking with it.
Lawrence Apollo donated
It's gonna be
ARS
pretty
100
bad.
through Super Chat.
I can't. I didn't even set up my streaming stuff. I don't. My RedMagic isn't even on my desk. I had no intentions of playing ML today. How could I? How the fuck could I? How could I?
Through Super Chat.
After this garbage.
I hope they feel the views dropped.
I hope they feel everything. Hope more than that. That's what they feel. Lorenzo Paula, thank you very much. I mean, what happens if everybody that I know just moves to HoK? And realistically, you know, it might happen now. It might actually happen now. Because this is so personal now. This is so personal. The chicken drink and cry. Chicken doesn't drink, and that man feels absolutely no emotion in his body.
Rajthani Tarek
Don't worry about
donated
him.
$5 through Super Chat. Moonton smoking on that BTK pack. Smiley face emoji.
Both of
What's
those
the
don't
next
apply to
move, Screen?
chicken. What's the next move? No, there's not many moves to do, you know? There's not much to do here, guys. I know that I would look like the biggest, like, bitch if I just sat here tonight and played ML after they did this to them. And to me. But it doesn't affect me as bad, you know? I'm home.
Donated 40 rupees through
I get to
Super
sleep in my own
Will they
fucking
leave
bed.
So now? And join
Like,
BTK.
I didn't go over there for nothing, sleeping in some Airbnb. I didn't plan on playing anyways. Is the MSC worth it that it can top sponsorship?
Donated 50 through Super Chat. Is the MSC worth it that it can top sponsorship?
The thing is, only me and Hoon were the ones sponsored. And we had no choice anyways, you know? We had no choice. When I said this was most likely the best option, I'm not kidding. That this was probably the best option. That's how bad anything else you guys think of would have been. The only way out was Moonton bending. They didn't want to bend. They want to use us as an example. There's no M7 anyways, so this is an easy transition, you know, from a fucked MSC to no NACT at all. Hoon traded MSC for HoK. He didn't. You guys gotta stop fucking saying that, man. You guys gotta stop fucking saying that. They told ML raised the concern 2 days before we had to stream. About 2 days. The first day I streamed, that was when I knew, that's when Dave knew, the first stream back is when we knew this was all gonna happen. And then, And then I ended my stream. I talked with Dave, and he's like, "Yeah, this is what's gonna happen." And then I came to my stream the next day, and I was like, "Yeah, guys." I was very vague. I was probably the first person to talk about it publicly, even though I didn't talk about it publicly. It's like, yeah, shit's gonna go insane soon.
I detect the scent of prey.
And there's no way out. There's no, and I can't change it.
Hero donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Moonton, you always been screwing nah.
Wanna take a look inside?
Been supporting this trash game for years since Gosu went to M1. I convinced friends to play with
I feel
me
personally
and we all
insulted too.
buy
I feel like
hundreds
I've just
of
gotten
skins.
slapped
After this
across the
shitty poll,
face.
they
I
actually
can't.
feel
I
personally
can't even know.
insulted and will happily drop this boring game in the trash.
I feel like I just got so fucking slapped in the face, man. You know, the last time I couldn't go to MSC, that was heartbreaking. That was really heartbreaking. This is just a pure fucking slap in the face, man. This is
they
disgusting.
didn't even get paid to win act, and they expect you not to go to HoK, LOL.
And they knew we weren't really gonna go to HoK. HoK. They knew it. They knew it was just a sponsorship. But that bothers them that badly. What the fuck? Man. I had no choice, guys. Now, if I knew that this would have happened a few months ago, I had a choice. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not a fucking wizard. I don't have a fucking crystal ball. Me and Hoon had no choice. No choice. No choice. The only one with a choice here actually was Moonton, and this was the choice they decided to make. They had all the power here. They had the choice. Nobody in this situation had the choice. Not Saul, not EWC, not me, not Hoon, nobody. Moonton had a choice, and this is the choice they took.
Super Chat. You missed my dono. Crying face
There was
emoji.
no choice here. There was no choice. You missed my dono. Tensu, thank you. GH, yeah. Moonton Loki has been screwing NA. I mean, in a way, it bothered me sometimes, but it's like we're a way smaller region than all the others, you know. So it's like, yeah, like, I can kind of understand, and we're the most expensive if they want to do something here, you know what I mean? Like a venue could cost, you know, easily 6 figures for a few days. Easily 6 figures. It's expensive here.
I detect the scent of prey.
To do LAN events. Be honest, you think your boy Bodge can take down Brewski and Idol? Not without that jawhead.
For 5 years.
Dual man basement already made the switch and playing HoK more than ML since May 4th. Yeah. It just sucks to go from a game where you're really, really good at, and then, you know, you switch games and it's like... You promoting HoK as a slap on Moonton? I don't have a contract with Moonton. I saw a stupid comparison. They were like, "Oh, if you work at fucking Coca-Cola, you shouldn't be promoting Pepsi." And one of the comments was, maybe Coca-Cola should fucking actually pay their employees if they don't want Pepsi to be advertised. I can't believe I played a different game other than Mobile Legends on my own YouTube channel, when they knew full well that I was just gonna come right back to ML. But now, no, that's gone. That's long gone now. They knew I would have come right back. I've done it before. I would have done it this time. Maybe in the future I would have done it again. I love ML, but I can't put up with this. I can't put up with this. Don't fucking talk to me about Pepsi and Coca-Cola They get fucking paid.
XR donated
They-
$2.99 through Super Chat. 1-star ML. They listen to BLCK's
Don't
skin
fucking talk to
issue.
me about Pepsi, Coca-Cola bullshit.
Got the money flows, I be killing.
Who knew the others will still be playing because ML's more popular?
Everyone changes. So do I.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Why should we play? There's no M7. There's no M7. What are we logging on to grind another global one like Dez?
I detect the
What are we logging on
scent
for?
of prey.
And like I said, this is all community shit here. ML's never been like super
Donated
involved
$4
in NA, and I don't really blame them. You know, it's a
through
smaller
Super Chat.
region.
MLBB
It's much
makes
smaller,
so much
so they never
money
get
and
treat us
not
the
yet do
best,
less
but it's
for them,
alright.
and it's crazy
I'll give
to
them the
me.
benefit of the doubt.
No
We're way
contract,
smaller.
no
Like,
money,
this shit
no
is
M7,
all
and
fucking
they expect
community
people
here.
to be on their
And they're
knees.
fucking with it
I
like this.
detect the scent of prey.
Everybody knows everybody here. Everybody knows everybody.
Tensu SK donated ARS 100 through
You can
Super
think
Chat.
that they're gonna keep
What will be
playing.
the
Maybe
next
they will.
move then?
You know, I'm not.
Or are
Again,
you
I'm not a
thinking
fucking
about
wizard
it?
here. I'm not a fuck. I don't know shit that's gonna happen months in advance. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do that one. But what I can do is say there's a
Hoonda
chance
Clap
they
donated
don't.
$9.99
There's a big chance they
through
don't.
Super Chat.
It's not a
Zane,
small chance.
Take this as a badge of honor.
It's not a small
You're
chance.
officially too big for Moonton's sandbox. They're basically saying, we'll rewrite physics just to keep you in line. Smiley face emoji.
If you stop playing, I would unsub you. That's fine, bro. That's fine. You know, you wanna play ML. It's good for you. You don't have to watch me play HoK. But at the same time, I just can't. I don't know if I can continue after getting spit on like this. It's nasty. It's dirty. It's filthy. There's no M7 even after this. There's no M7. Takes as a badge of honor. You're officially too big for Moonton Sandbox. I swear, I love collecting MSC bands. I love it. It's my favorite thing ever. What will be your next move then, or are you thinking about it? I know I'm not going to be touching ML for a little bit, probably. There's a few routes to go, and to be honest, I'm not thinking much about it. I've only streamed like 4 times, bro. It's crazy. I was so excited too to stream this month. I really was really excited. MLB makes so much money in NA yet do less for them, and it's crazy for me. To me, no contract, no money, no M7. I expect people to be on their
NL
knees.
donated 5 Brazilian reais through Super
It's crazy,
Chat.
yeah. TS
Moonton
Grada, thank you for becoming a
sabotaged
member.
themselves with this. Less people will play and buy Dish enough.
XOR, thank you. 1-star ML, they listen to Black Estes skin issue. As much as I would love to say that we could make this that big of an issue, those 2 were huge. Like, that was like 20% of, like, so many people knew them.
I detect the scent of prey.
It's just so crazy to me, man.
Hoonda
So
Clap
crazy.
donated $4.99
Does mean no more
through
tournament next
Super
year as well?
Chat.
Who knows? I just know there's no
Moonton's
M7 though.
No competitor game during MSC.
I
Except
know there's no
last
more
week,
M7.
last year, or past lives.
It is
We
bullying.
decide
It is bullying. Oh,
retroactively.
for sure. It's not anything else but bullying. They're just moving their weight around. Because they can. They're literally just moving their weight around. Been watching you for 5 years. First donate finally. I've seen your name before though. Maybe in comments or in game. But I've definitely seen that name. No competitor games during MSC except last week, last year, past lives. We decide retroactively. And that rule was so garbage. Best interests of the fucking MSC? That's the rule we broke. We weren't in the best. I know they referenced another one in the official post, but I'm pretty sure the first offense for that is a warning. And even if you don't want to do a like, why would you just not fine the team a lot of money? Whoever decided this was like really didn't think this went through too well at Moonton. And there was no thinking involved, really. There was no thought process.
Saluting face emoji, crying face emoji,
there was no thought process at all.
I detect the scent of prey.
There was no thought process. There was no negotiation, no nothing.
Luis
it was this way. They hate HoK that
through
much. They hate
Super
Tencent that much.
I love MobaZane.
Thank you very much, Luis. Appreciate that. Dame Misaki, sorry to hear about the news, man. Stay strong. Thank you very much. Yeah. Mishimayu, thank you for becoming a member. Mishimiyu. Now, the thing about the date, I don't really want to focus on that because I do 100% see, you know, it does say, you can interpret it in a way that says, these are the rules for qualified teams. There's a few ways, I guess. But even then, let's just say, even if you interpret it like that, which I can see, it's the best interest of the MSC is the rule we broke. Playing HoK for 2 days, right? For 2 days. After we just played a tournament, well, not we, after BTK just played a tournament where they had to spend their own money on boot camps and shit, just to have good MS to play in the tournament, and then fascinating. We basically they paid to play NACT.
I detect the scent of
they paid to play NACT, and now Moonton gets mad. Because the hatred is just that deep. The hatred just runs that deep between HoK and
They threw away so much
ML.
money in dollars with that.
The hatred is that deep. There was no. That's why I said there was no thought. It's just hatred for each other. You still gonna stream this month? What's the plan? I don't know if I want to stream ML anymore, guys. How could I do it? And like even if they wanted to, who knows, man. I'm pretty sure the rule they referenced was literally like there was levels to the severity, like a warning, a fine, 6 months, permanent. It wasn't a permanent suspension. It was just EWC, but still,
donated
you know,
$4.99 through
mean?
Super Chat. This sounds like a dictatorship. Oh right, China owns ML. So MobaZane now officially outranks dictators. Smiley face emoji.
Some high up person at ML, no idea who, nobody knows who, just decided this is the way it was going to be. And there is no ifs or buts. I really liked Chicken's video, man. I really did. I feel like he hit a lot of points. Why do you keep saying no M7? Because there's no M7. That's why I'm saying it. It's just true. There's no M7. A77 should not go to MSC. Oh, they will. Oh, they will. Pretty sure they might have problems with their roster as well, though. But they'll probably figure it out. Bajo save us all. I appreciated Dez's post a lot. I saw Dez's post. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Dez. Appreciate it. I don't know. So much history, so much. I'm not gonna say we gained nothing from ML. You know, me and Hoon became super big streamers off ML, but we did so much for ML too. Like, we were net positive, symbiotic relationship. Just for so long, you know. BTK squad, Cardi, Hui, up till now. You know, perfect? No, but was a decent relationship. Just for them to do this. All that history wiped. Amazing. Amazing. Wiped. All that history, and this is how they want to treat us. As if we're their actual dogs. I don't even want to touch ML. I really don't want to, man. I feel so disrespected. I feel so disrespected. I don't want to touch ML. How much is the minimum price for MSC? It's like $35,000 maybe. Maybe 50,000. I don't know for sure. Yeah, maybe 30, 35. Who does it like me though? Who gets banned from MSC 1 week after streaming? Nobody does it like me, bro. Nobody does it like me. NA is not a loss on Moonton. A loss is a loss. If I can do any damage at this point. If I can not support in any way, I will not support in any way. Maybe damage isn't the best word, but certainly not boost or promote. It's a shame. It's a real bad shame. Real bad shame. Fucking the MSC committee. The MSC committee. No M7. No M7 for North America. There's no NACT to even qualify for it. There was no intentions of ever doing it. Not for months now. Not for months. Not since like March or April.
Years. Good luck at whatever path you
I
take.
hung out with Dave
Also,
and Cece.
No M7 or
Dave's
no M7
girlfriend slash
event.
wife. I went to Texas and we hung out together, right? I knew then. Or very early April I knew. There was no NACT. Just that one that they were about to play was going to be the last one for a while at least. Unless something happened between the TikTok ban, I'm assuming. Because technically it's most likely not going to happen. Most likely not going to happen, but yeah.
Wanna take a look inside?
Zane Moonton didn't just spit in your face, they spit in all of our faces. The community isn't going to just roll over and take this. Let's bury this garbage company and grind HoK. We didn't start this fight.
I really feel like we can make
finish
HoK pretty fucking big, man. There was a point in time where a lot of people were switching, but they all came back to ML. Probably just like not enough. But I feel like if I switch, if Hoon switch, the whole team switch, there's more stuff to do. It's more fun. You need like a base for the community to latch onto in a way. HoK at the moment just doesn't have a solid base. You know what I mean? They just have Chinese exchange students and stuff like that. There's no solid base there, but could change. I messaged you on Discord, by the way, Stella. I don't know if you deleted it or not. Like a dog. Like a fucking dog, bro. They have a love-hate relationship with me. They put me in their music video as like the person with the most screen time. Turn around and ban me from MSG. Then do it again. Just fucking ban me again. That has to be like an achievement, right? Like, am I #1 in MSC disqualifications? Surely. There's surely no way that I get beat out. The biggest obstacle in HoK are the Chinese with 10+ years experience. Yeah, kind of, man. It's a hard game, but I feel like I'm just kind of like seriously, I don't know the items. I don't even know the heroes. I'll know like 1 out of 10 heroes per match. I'll actively be playing games and I'll be like, oh, I've never seen that hero before. That's cool. What does it do? That and the last stream I did, I was exhausted, man. I was exhausted. The amount I streamed it was like as long as I slept right before that. It wasn't a lot.
8 Koi
So I was
Shadow
exhausted.
donated
And
$1
I streamed at 1
super
p.m.
chat.
I never do
I
that.
came back to ML
I don't like that.
because I knew no CCs for HoK. Had such a good time playing though. Matchmaking is good.
No content creators for HoK. They need a base. That's really all they need, is a strong base for things to be, you know, formed on top of. 8 Koi Shadow, thank you very much. Did it sting getting banned? More disrespectful than hurtful. Like really just a slap in the face. You know? It doesn't hurt me as bad because I wasn't even probably going to be playing. What's that sound? Are you talking about the Claude thing? When somebody subscribes. Claude, fucking monkey. Is your contract with HoK still active? No. No. It's a one-time thing. Like all the other HoK streams I've done. ML's not successful because of NA. Not entirely, but we are the only country where the average person can actually fucking spend $200 for a skin. You ever fucking think about that one, pal?
I detect the scent of prey.
200 people spending $1 is the same amount of money as one person spending $200.
Donated 5 Brazilian reais through super chat. BTK is what kept Not alive after M1 Gosu. You guys indirectly made them earn $1 million.
So no, no, they're not big because of NA. I would say we do play a role in Mobile Legends, though. You know what I mean?
I detect the scent of prey.
Of course, we're not the biggest.
Eric
close.
Donated more 30
We have a role and we play it. I feel like in the whole global ML ecosystem. I feel like
you could get banned.
we do have a bit of a role.
Did what you did that was best for you guys. Hey, that puts food on the table. It's HoK's game then.
HoK really is the only gainer here, yeah. HoK's the only gainer. HoK probably is of the fattest grin on their faces right now. HoK probably is the fattest grin on their faces at the moment.
I detect the scent of prey.
Zex ML donated 2 Canadian dollars and
Really?
79
That's
cents
news
through
to me.
Super chat. You saw the HoK pay not PPL dollar to make content.
Never heard of that before, bro. That's that's news to me. That's a shocker. I'm sorry. Thank you, Zex ML. You could get banned, but Moonton did what that was best for you guys. We've done it before with absolutely no issues. Well, they told us that we couldn't do it during NACT. I remember that. NACT was like fucking 4 days anyways. We can't take a sponsorship. When would it would there would have been like 3 months in between NACT ending and EWC. So they have control of me and Hoon's channel for 3 fucking months, and they can decide what their competitor is or not. You're telling, like, no prize pool. Players had to pay for the fucking boot camp just to make sure they had good MS. Gotta make sure the Wi-Fi at the boot camp is good. Gotta set up your own shit, and nobody's buying your fucking tickets for you. And for 3 months, you can't take a sponsorship. For 3 months afterwards, you can't. You guys indirectly earn them millions of dollars? Probably, yeah. I would love to know how much exactly. Millions, though, I'm sure. Millions, yeah. And to get treated like absolute pigs. Why the hell did you delete the HoK stream? Because one of the compromises that were possibly being discussed was maybe if you guys, and I don't know if I can say the party involved that did come up with this, but one of them asked for us to hide the streams. They weren't deleted, they were just kind of hidden. And I didn't hide mine. Dave did it for me. Because at first I didn't think it really mattered much to me, but he tried and he hid them anyways. One of the parties involved said that maybe that would be a nice compromise, but obviously it didn't do shit. So yeah, I like the bum hair look, man. Like, I love this, bro. I love it. If you and BTK go HoK and NA players will follow, then a few community tournaments in HoK will be bigger than ML and NA. You know, I actually really kind of see it. Especially considering there's no M7. So unless, like, Dez continues, and, like, Kesh. Like, who are the other streamers besides us? Dez and Kesh? And I feel like they might switch too. Better off, and first of all, Kesh is Chinese. So, he can join his people over here in HoK. Dez, I don't know what he would even do. Maybe he would stay. I don't know what Dez's plans, but I do appreciate Dez's post. That meant a lot to me, actually. Bajo save us all. HoK's rubbing their hands. You know, I'm sure they are. They're probably licking their lips, a stupidly fat grin on their face, you know. Because they weren't one of the actual only winners of this. Because in reality, ML really didn't win. We certainly didn't fucking win. Saul didn't fucking win. EWC didn't win. Tencent's just chilling. You're like, ooh. Which, you know, ML surely knew that that HoK would be, you know, the only real winner here. That's why I say, like, if they're not, ML cannot be that stupid to not see that. So it's either one of two things. Like, no, they just don't care enough about it. Because ML's not that stupid to not see that. It's obvious that ML is really only, or HoK is the real only winner here. ML's not that stupid. They can't be. They simply cannot be. Either that or they underestimate it. But I'm sure they see it and they don't care. Or they just think that I'm gonna fucking, I don't know. I don't know. Or they just think we're all gonna come back home. Well, I'm already home, and just fucking log on and play some more YSS. I don't know about that one, big dog. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. No, I think I don't know what they were truly expecting from all this, but you cannot just do that, man. I put up with a lot of shit, but they probably don't care enough about a name. That's fine. That's fine. Because soon NA won't care about ML. It'll be reciprocated soon. Wherever Zane goes, drama follows, bro. I'm the greatest to ever do it. Who's getting banned 1 week after coming back? Nobody. I'm simply built different. I'm built different. Back for a week, banned. I'm fucking built different. HoK got a good ranking system too, bro. If we do switch, you see Chicken getting straight C's every fucking match and D's. I actually can't wait for that. But what I want them to do is add F's. They need to add some Fs in the ranking. I feel like it'd be so funny. It'd be so fucking funny. It'd be so funny. It would be so fucking good. They need to add Fs. They need to add Fs. If they add SSS, you also gotta add F. I would fucking love it.
I detect the scent of prey.
Time to run it back. Time to run it back.
Omin NL donated.
Well, it wasn't even a week, no.
Super
My
chat.
first stream
How many
back,
years has it been
actually.
since you switched
Dave
to
was
NL?
telling me shit's gonna
Already
happen.
had a long run. Time to switch again.
I'll read that in a second. After my halfway through my first stream, Dave texted me and he was like, "Yeah, there's some bad stuff happening." And at first, you know, I explained it on my stream. I don't know if you guys saw the clip. Dave always does that. A big deal. I have my stream and he tells me all this. So it was after my first stream back that I knew about this. And I don't know, man. Personally, I don't like how it was so... Like, I told you guys something terrible might happen. I never said anything about MSC, though. I don't like how, fuck this song, DJ. Fuck this one, too. But, I don't like how everybody knew before it was official, in a way.
I detect the scent of prey.
I agree. I do kind of agree with you there. Around car, thank you.
How
many years has it been? Probably 5 and a half. It's been a while, I know that much.
Watching you play ML,
Almost 6
but
actually.
It's
been nearly 6 years. Wow. Since I switched from AOV to
I will still
ML.
watch you.
Bomba knows. Bomba knows. Bomba knows about this. He knows about it. He saw it. I talked to them a bit. Not much, but... Yeah, the fitness influencer. I probably could be.
Wanna take a look inside?
Better make an item guide if you switch for the rest of us.
That would actually be a fucking wonderful idea. That'd probably make it a lot easier for you guys. Try and like find an ML equivalent. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. That's actually a really good idea, Troll. Like, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. It's a really good idea. You ever consider variety streaming? Not really. Not really. I mean, there was like a week where I was playing like Wheel of Fortune and doing map quizzes on stream. That was actually really fun. I had fun that time. Variety though, I don't know. Even this, like, this is one of the first times I've even just done this. Hero guides too. Lift widener, do that. I can do the items, so. If they ever reverse the ban, what will you guys do? Play MSC most likely. But that's just, yeah, probably just play. But realistically, the chance of them doing it is like 2 to 3%. The thing is, it would have to blow up. It would have to really fucking blow the fuck up. You know, I just don't know if NA is that big enough for that to really happen, to get support from the other regions, you know, and for them to kind of help with this cause. Which, you know, if you can support the cause in any way, you know, in any way you see fit, go right ahead. If you could support in any way that you see fit, please go right ahead. They already called A77. No, well, I knew. Yeah, I'm well aware. Zane, bro, do something. You're literally the face of NA. Do something, dude. You guys really think I'm Xi Jinping over here? BTK's not going M7. There is no M7 for North America. There was going to be no qualifier for North America for M7. If anything, this is just an easy transition for them to go from, ooh, look at this team, look at this disgusting region, they got banned. Oh, maybe that's why there's no M7. No, there was no M7, it was decided months ago. There was no M7, it was decided months ago. Well before any of this happened. There was no M7 for NA, I want to make that clear. And the reasoning apparently is because the TikTok ban isn't really fully finalized. And they don't want, and they don't know. And they don't know what's going to happen with that. Even though it probably wouldn't happen. I'm not getting legal, bro. And anyways, no, I'm not trying to get legal. If anybody wants to, Dave can. Is M7 ban confirmed? Not 100%. I mean, literally, there's a chance for anything. Nothing's impossible. But it's like, since April, they've been saying there's no M7 qualifier for North America. And that's all they've been saying. And they don't really want to compromise it all on that, even though there have been options. Play some offline games like Witcher 3. I don't like offline games, bro. I don't like offline games at all. I love, no. I can't play offline games. I find them so boring, bro. I just can't do it. Cannot do it. Baho, please do something, bro. Like fucking Batman. I don't even know anything about that guy. Baho, save us all. Baho, please. I know you're out there, Baho, please. You can't let this slide. You can't let it happen. Maybe there's no qualifier, but they would invite. Maybe. Not a fortune teller, but all I know is it's been in the talks that there's probably no M7 for North America for many months now. Many months. So, if it ever happens to where the NA is not invited to M7, I don't want anybody here to believe that this was the reason. Because it's been talked about since April. Early April. So it's been about 3 months now. It's been about 3 months now. I mean, the last NACT barely happened, so, you know. Did you already talk to Chicken Z and Best Player 1? Not much, no. Not much. I would if I was there. He's cooking. Good. Since he bodged Flicker into a wall.
Lamau, I love Baho so much, wish he streamed, but he got a JB.
Ew. Thanks for censoring it.
I detect the scent of prey.
A ranker donated 40 rupees through Super Chat. Can we expect HoK collab with BTK?
I don't know anything for sure. Maybe. There's a chance. It's really up in the air. It's up in the air. Who does it but me? The first day I came back, I was informed that there's a big chance I'm getting banned from MSC. Who does it? Who does that? Built fucking different. Built fucking different. Built fucking different, mate. Oh, man. It is a shame. I do love ML. I do love YSS. I was very hyped to spam the new YSS for a month straight and get Global 1. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Shit happens, you know what I mean? What can you do? What can you do? Things happen. Sometimes they ain't in your control. There's not much point beating yourself up over it. So are you leaving ML?
I detect the scent.
There's a lot of
gray.
different paths to go. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see here.
Omin ML
Is the ban
donated
permanent or
5
just this MSC?
Brazilian
Just the
reais
MSC, as
through
far as I
Super
know.
Chat. Moonton
But
did not
to be
take
honest,
Mara and other
with the way
staff
ML
members
is, I
switching
really
to
wouldn't be
HoK
surprised. I log
crying
on one
face
day and
emoji.
it's just my account's fucking banned with how they're acting. I wouldn't even be surprised, bro. So. You know what I mean? Problem is they called it 77, so there may be no chance. Yeah, there may be no chance. And there probably isn't, you know. It's probably like a 2-3% chance. Maybe not even that. Put some Subway surfers in the background. Someone cutting up a fucking bar of soap. Yeah, obviously we're not the biggest region, we're not the strongest, but we did have a role in the ecosystem globally. I feel like, you know, we did have a role. Do you enjoy HoK more than ML? Not at the moment, no. At the moment, no. Of course Moonton will ban you. What
I
the
detect
fuck,
the
man?
scent of prey.
We've done it before.
Francisco Cibello donated 15 Nicaraguan Cordobas through Super Chat. I'll support you no matter the game you play.
Wanna take a look inside?
Zane, please smash this clown as company and grind HoK and take the whole NA fan base with you. We're not bitches here and NA and Moonton can take this garbage as game and stay in poor countries.
Man. Skip. ML visually more appealing? Yeah, they're different art style. HoK is more like realistic in a way. ML is more like cartoony and soft and vibrant. HoK is more like darker, more real. You know what I mean? ML is a little bit more like softer anime-ish. Two very different styles. Two very different styles of game.
Everyone changes.
Wasn't AOV a bit
So
darker
do
as
I.
well? Huh? Maybe dark, just a bit more dull in terms of colors. ML is just very vibrant and cartoony. If you really look into it, HoK tops ML in visuals. In terms of realism, yeah. In terms of realism, yeah. But like I said, it's two different styles. ML's more like anime-ish. Cartoony anime-ish. Very different styles. Anything from SAUL? I don't know much, man, about that.
HoK is PUBG, ML is
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Basically, yeah. ML's yeah. That's a really good analogy. You're cooking right now. God damn. Hattori, thank you very much for becoming a member. GH, thank you. We'll see. We got a lot of options here. And we'll see the best path to take. That's a very good analogy. HoK is PUBG, ML is Fortnite. Two two shooter games. One of them is much more cartoony. You could say PUBG has better graphics, but it's like, yeah, it's, you know, they're going for more of a realistic kind of feel. So.
Trucker Nick donated $2 through Super Chat. Will S8L stay with you guys or they gone also?
Oh no, they're gone. No, they're fucking gone. They only wanted them for MSC anyways. So if there's no MSC, there's no Saul really. You know what I mean?
I detect the scent of prey.
Suable.
Dodoshi donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Get hero/items guides we ready to switch. Suable?
If it is suable, I'm not getting. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I was wondering that as well, though. But honestly, from what I'm seeing, probably it's not. Probably not.
The scent of prey.
Get hero item guides. We ready to switch? Yeah. Somebody's got to get one to me first
donated $1.99 through Super Chat.
A77 should not
Big
go.
Bro Shark feel?
You should see Easy Peasy and Bodge. They were the happiest. Them and A77 and HoK, the only happy individuals here, really. This doesn't really benefit ML, it doesn't benefit us. A77 and HoK are the only happy people here. Doesn't benefit Saul, doesn't benefit EWC. Literally, only HoK and A77 benefited. That's it. Those two. MLBB's your job, and my boss is being a little bit of a retard.
The orc
so
killer even sacrifices itself to live up to the name.
So, you know, what do you want me to do? Yeah, it would cost so much money, bro. Unfathomable money. Why deleted HoK streams? They were hidden because
I detect the scent of prey.
they were the HoK streams were hidden, so maybe that would change something, but you know, it was already dead set.
ML is already an old game. I don't see they making it 3 more years.
What's your rating in chess? I haven't played,
Others
man.
will take its place sooner.
I detect the scent
I have not played
prey.
chess in so long. Thank you. Thank you, Zoko02.
Suko02 donated $10 through Super Chat.
It's sad for Saul, it
I
is.
know
It's sad
you
for
can
Saul,
make
it's sad for
any game
EWC.
pop out like crazy. I can't wait to see what's next.
I don't want to say it's sad
100
for ML,
emoji.
but this isn't good. This isn't a good thing for them. You know what I mean? They lose too.
I detect the scent of prey.
If we make them lose. Which is why I'm saying if you can support anyway.
Molester donated
Please do.
$1.99
I'm not talking about money, of course.
through Super Chat. Clash
But if you can
Royale
support what's
stream
happened
when
here in
boss.
any way, please do. You know,
I
do
detect
whatever
the
you
scent
feel
of prey.
you can do. I would appreciate that a lot. I would really appreciate that a lot. Massive uninstall 1-star rating. If that's what you want to do, go right ahead. I don't know when I'm gonna be. My phone is not even on my desk right now. I don't even want to open my phone and look at that app. I had no intentions of coming on stream here and playing. Zero. I was not doing that, man. I was not doing it. If you guys want a good explanation, Fried Chicken posted a pretty good video.
I detect the scent of prey.
How long's it been? It's not a ban. It's a DQ from
Paul
EWC.
donated
But essentially, you
40
know,
through
if
Super
there's gonna
Chat.
be no
Pack it
M7,
up,
like
dude.
this
Got told
was
DOV
probably one of
days
the
will
last
come
ones.
back as
anyways.
HoK.
Chicken's mad. Nobody's mad at me. Nobody's mad at nobody. No, we had no choice, guys. We had no choice. We had no choice. There's no. The only people that had a choice is ML. So.
I detect the scent of prey.
Ken Kai donated $1.99 through Super Chat. GIF gonna cry the most with you gone, fatherless, smiling
Pack it
face
up,
with
dude.
tear emoji, smiling face with tear emoji.
I swear he's probably like hired by the Clippers or some shit. Cause it I don't even know. I think I know who it is too. Some NA guy that I haven't seen in like, I've seen like once in like 2 years maybe. Weirdo. Just does it for the attention though. Attention's a hell of a drug. People do a lot for a lick of attention, is what I've learned. BTK really is the org killer. Ken, how does Big Bro Shark feel? I don't fully know how everybody feels. I think, but everybody knows there was nothing to really do here. Fucking ML can be like, oh, we gave them a chance to not do. 2 days beforehand, we had no choice. We had no choice, man. There was no choice. There was no choice. Clash Royale stream won. I watch Clash Royale, but I don't play it, man. I watch Clash Royale, but I don't play it. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like most has been said at this point, so I don't know how much more I'm gonna be streaming. How big was the breach? It would have been. All I'm saying is, this probably was the best option. No matter how bad this is, it probably was the best option. To put it into perspective for you. So we had no choice. If this was the best option, you know, like, we had no choice, really. Back it up, dude. I know you can make any game pop out like great. Thank you very much for that, Zoko. ML's already an old game. Let's see it make it more than 3 years. Oh, this will take its place sooner. Moonton give you warning? No, there was no warning. Well, yeah, technically they give us a warning 2 days before we had to. But at that point, it was so close. We were already in the game for HoK. You could log in and see me and Hoon's picture. We couldn't not do it at that point. You know. And I don't have a fucking crystal ball. We've streamed HoK before and never been threatened at all with a ban like this, so, you know. We were warned 2 days before when we were already basically had to do it. If you guys do want a really good explanation, just check out Chicken's video. Chicken has a really nice video on everything, and he's said most things, if not everything. I really like Chicken's video. If you do want to be fully informed, Chicken's video is a good choice for that, man. HoK must be rubbing their hands looking at this situation, man. They must be rubbing their fucking hands with a fat grin on their face.
Diving deep into the waves, babe. I know that you wanted to. It's a risk worth taking, even if it's over soon. Want you skin tight, close like denim. Come on, love me right. When it's ending, I'll be fine. I got your body close to mine. Call me if it's only for tonight. Your hands
HoK, I just want to say, HoK has been really nice to us throughout this whole situation. They've been great to us. And we haven't been playing their game for 6 years. But they've really been quite nice and understanding to us. Really, they have been. HoK and Tencent, they've been very nice to us. Or on the big screen. How did they react? Like when you got told about the ban, did they apologize, huh? Who? HoK? No, they didn't. I don't think they apologized. It's just. Can you switch players with A77? No. Even if I wanted to, no. Even if I wanted to, no. Because me and Hoon are the ones that did it. Like, we're the ones that got hit. All I'm saying... Man. There's not much more to say here, though, guys. I feel like I've explained my thought process, you know. Again, I'm not beating Chicken's video. Chicken's video is quite nice. I feel like he really brought up a lot of points that I didn't bring up here. So if you do want to be fully informed to the best of anybody's ability, maybe watch Chicken's video. Other people are going to be making videos as well. Chicken's going to make a follow-up video as well. So I don't really want to talk too much about Saul. I don't think I should. I do know some things, but I just don't want to talk about that. I went off wide on it. Wide all over that thing. I mean, HoK was, or not HoK, Saul was really upset, you know, because they missed out on MSC too. So Saul got fucked. BTK got fucked. ML did the fucking. HoK just chilling there, smiling. But they were nice, you know, they tried to help. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see. The Last Supper. The Last Supper.
I just tried to feel something I only felt when we started drinking. I know it isn't fair, 'cause I was selfish and I wasn't thinking, 'cause I still love someone else. I just tried to feel something that wasn't there, no, 'cause you were never mine, I was never yours.
Who does it like me, really? Who gets banned after a week of coming back to streaming? Nobody. Who has 2 MSC disqualifications? I'm the GOAT of MSC disqualifications, bro. Oh, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I've explained everything here. What about Moonton would try to reach someone from NA to advertise him 7?
Brazilian he
Bearded for the sorry puppy act in 2026.
One of that Moonton will try to reach someone from not to advertise
no,
in
I
7.
don't care what they're gonna
Be
do
ready
anymore.
for the sorry puppy act in 2026.
If this was gonna happen, shouldn't have agreed on the promotion, obviously. But we've done it before and never gotten. We've done it before. Of course, we wouldn't have taken it. Of course, but we couldn't back out 2 days after. 2 days before we have to stream HoK, when we're already in their game. You know, as an event.
Detect the scent of prey.
So we either fuck HoK over.
One Maple Leaf donated 40 rupees through Super Chat. Rest for a while, man. Decision comes after.
Get banned. Is what ML was telling us, basically. And the choice was, there was no real choice. There was no real choice. If anybody tells you there was a real fucking choice here, it's an illusion. There was no choice. There was none. There was none. There was none. This is all forced, for the most part, basically. Not literally forced, but this is probably the path of least destruction. This is probably the path of least destruction, and this is bad. So you could imagine. But yeah, nothing more for me to say. I've said everything I need to say. Thank you all very much for watching. I love all of you guys. Thank you very much for all the support. If you want to support in any way, you know, I doubt, maybe there's a good chance nothing changes. A very good. I would say we have like a 2-3% chance of maybe playing in MSC. You know, if even that. So it's pretty cooked. If you guys do want to support it though, I would really, truly appreciate it. If you would stand with me and BTK during this, I would really appreciate you guys for that. Truly, I would. It would mean a lot to me, and it would mean a lot to the team as well. Alright? Alright. Love you all. We'll see what happens in the future. A lot is up in the air right now, obviously. It's only been about 12 hours. Probably gonna hop on a few calls after this. But there's not much more to say here. It didn't affect me the heaviest, but even just seeing this it's so disgusting. You know, it didn't affect me the heavy. I wasn't even planning on playing EWC. I didn't even go to the Philippines. I'm still sleeping in my home, but it's so disrespectful. And you know, if we could stand with me and BTK, really, I would appreciate it very much. The team would appreciate you guys very much. But more importantly, stand with Baho. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. Thank you very much for all the donations. We'll see, man. We'll see. A very weird time. Very weird timeline we're in. We'll see. Alright, have a good rest of your day. Again, if you want to be more informed, you can watch Chicken's video if you haven't already. He's probably going to make follow-up videos. I would be surprised if the team didn't do follow-up, didn't do their own videos and say their own pieces. So you'll see. Who won the tablet? Oh, Dave is handling that. I'm not handling that. Dave is just going to DM one of the people. Although, maybe in a few days, to be honest, bro, the tablet is kind of least concern right now, big man. But in a few days, I'll ask Dave and make sure that I let you guys know who won it, like their name, their Discord name or something. Alright. Love you all. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll talk to you all another day. I don't know when that might be. Alright, let's fix this up. Is that good? How does that look? Somebody say something. Is that too small? No, it actually looks kind of better. Actually, get more. No, it's too small. I gotta increase that a little bit. 31. W, I won the crusty tablet. Alright. Thank you guys very much. Love you all. Appreciate all the support you guys have shown today. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. And I wasn't even the one that got affected the most. I wasn't the one playing for the past 6 months to play MSC. Alright? Take care though, guys. Take care. Adios.